Hey, I'm Big B and I Brick, and welcome to another edition of the Sellers Stream. As always, I have my man with me here, Mr. Foo Bricks. How you doing tonight?
I'm Big B
I'm
and
all
I'm
right. How
Brick,
you
and
doing?
welcome to another.
Is that you?
Yep, sorry.
That's fine. I thought it was me because it's been so long. It's been so long. I put up that one message like, "Hey, we're being responsible. We're not having a show on July 1st. We had a show the next week, and then the next week was just like busy." Um, so the topic of the night Foo wants to go with is the summer slump,
Yep.
right? That's
Yep.
what you want to talk about. And I'm not as qualified. Sounds like, flexing, and I'm not trying to, but I'm excited because I had that summer slump that lasted for about 3 weeks, and it's been gone. And my theory of basically like becoming Dewey Cox and just walk hard all summer long is coming through with a vengeance. I love my wife. My wife is the most wonderful person in the world, and I thank her every single day for all of the work she puts into helping with the partying out. We have partied out a little bit over 350 sets, large sets this summer. So, including we're doing a 98X right now.
Wow.
Of the Go Brick Me set.
Yep.
So
Those are in my shame pile.
you can get them 2 at a time through Amazon, and I always suggest you get them 1 at a time, and on each of them you take the $1 free digital download credit if you are an Amazon Prime member, which everybody should be. I'm just gonna say you're an idiot if you're not, just because it has so much to offer. And then you can also grab them 12 at a time through Walmart. You can also grab 10 of them through. There's 2 separate coupons out there for Google Express.
Yep.
One of them is for 25 off 100, and the other one is 20% off of something up to 100.
So decent. Get one for free, basically.
Right. So I basically used all of these little wheeling dealers that are going on over the summer because it's not the toy buying season. It's not the buying season. It's the outside do free shit season.
Yep.
So stores suffer. But we've been going incredibly hard, like straight up Dewey Cox. And it has been coming through really well. Now, I made it a point to do sets that had a lot of brick in them and a lot of brick in earth tone colors. So that probably helped. And those Go Brick Me sets, it's a tile factory if you're willing to sit on a lot of primary and secondary colored tile. So if you're willing to sit on a lot of orange and yellow tile, that could be a good set for you.
Yep, we'll find out when they come up in my part out queue.
What's that?
We'll find out for me when they come up in my part out queue. But I got 20 dimension starters ahead of that. So.
Those dimension starters were good to me, man. They really were. And I highly suggest do a full Monty on Gandalf. Old wizard body parts fly.
Interesting.
You know, that Gandalf torso. I've repeatedly taken Gandalf and ripped and stripped him over the past 4 years, and he still stands true as just dark gray pants. You know, just attracts the Star Wars kids right there, and army builders. Wizard hat, not so much, but the dark bluish gray cape, Assassin's Creed, dark It's a dark color. It's not, short, flimsy yellow or red. Doesn't have cowls on it. It's a good one. It's a good one. But the Dimension shields,
sitting on those for a while.
they're going to do you about as good as that Lego 60th anniversary 2x4 white tile.
Yep, I've sold one.
Congratulations. You're beating me.
And you got to rip and strip Batman too, because
because everybody in the world has Batman, but he's not the same bats.
Yeah,
he's dark gray bats, not black bats. So he's less out there. So Brickman 273 or number, are you a Lego seller? Brainy Bricks, how are you, sir? Brainy Bricks, would like to speak to you later on after the show.
Okay.
Brainy Bricks is another candidate for the thing.
Yep.
The pre-record and us have the weekend off to actually be pulling orders and getting them out on Monday thing. In retrospect, Sunday is probably the worst day of the week to have a Lego selling based stream, because that's when traditionally we're the busiest.
Yep, I've got 9 eBay orders to pull, of which 8 are Lego. So
I've got...
and for the curious folks out there, the one that's not Lego is a Cards Against Humanity booster pack. So,
nice.
Which I have a ton of, by the way. But,
did you pick them up on Prime Day?
No, these were Christmas. Right here. They're a Christmas booster pack from 2017. They're only at Target. Now, I wish I got a lot more of the ones they did in 2016. Not to get off topic too much, but they put a $1 bill in each one, and they're selling them for 78 cents on clearance.
They put a $1 bill inside each one.
It's just their gimmick. Cards Against Humanity always does weird stuff like that. So. It's like, get a $1 rebate inside. You open it up, there's a $1 bill in it.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
So
cool.
I just opened it up, took the $1, and recycled the rest of it.
Now you just ruined it, though. Now, like, everybody's going to start doing that. Everybody's going to be going to get your thing and doing your thing.
Well, it's 2 years ago. It's gone.
All right. Like, that's why we've never talked about that one thing that you buy all the time at Walmart and post to Amazon constantly, because you're like the only person on Amazon that sells that, and the markup on it goes from like 10 cents to $4. Like, I'm blown away, but I've been that guy that has looked for that item and been like, what? $4? Like,
yep. I've got a couple of those.
Yeah, and those are good ones. That's what I've got to figure out how to do. No, we're not going to tell you what Foo's 10-cent item to $4 item is. Because we're nice. So I went hardcore yesterday, and I filled a lot of lots. I won't say how many orders, but it was 400 lots. And I've got my Saturday system. And my Saturday system is it's always a process an order, put something away. Process an order, put something away. And if it's an enormous order that's like 50 lots or something, it's like put 3 trays away, put 4 trays away. You got any sort of system like that on busy days or on days just to keep things new?
Kind of. I tend to do batching, so I will pull all the orders because I don't get as many as you, and then I'll go do a big row of put away. So if I just parted out a set, I'll pull the orders first, then I'll go back through and do all the put aways that already have a home.
Yeah.
So any lots that combine. New lots I don't bother until I have time, because they can sit there in a cup forever. Somebody orders it, I know where to find it. It's going to be on that one table, and that's it. I'm a little more loosey-goosey than you are, but
I was going to touch on that. So you actually have stuff that you are selling actively in your store that has not found a permanent home yet.
Right, and I've actually saved time doing that, because when it's stuff that sells fast,
it's gone straight from from cup to order.
Yep. And I've got like 20 lots that did that for me this last time around. So that's 20 lots I have to put away and take right back out. You know?
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
Because then you get it in your store, right? But then you put it away when you get a chance. But if it sells, great. Now I don't have to put it away. So, yeah, I do it quite often, actually. And it seems to work out. You know, it's usually if I have 40, 50 new lots and there's some popular stuff in there, like one by anything black brick, it'll sell before I get it put away.
Yeah, or tile.
Or tile, yeah. Or figs sometimes. I always complain about I never sell figs, and then about once every 6 months I get a guy who comes in and buys 40 figs.
I just had somebody ask me if I wanted to sell all of my stormtroopers at a discount.
Yes, 1%.
Well, no, because you've never actually ever had a sale on Bricklink before. You're a zero feedback buyer. You're out of the country. No. So we've had I had an interesting conversation with a buyer, or potential buyer, maybe a buyer, if they could figure it out today of Lego. It just started out that my son is now considering. Hold on. The initial email they sent me was that they wanted to buy thousands, or it's titled "Need Thousands of Legos," and they're proposing that they stop by my house and pick up 3,000 of the dark green and lime green 2x4 brick. Because they're building it for a Christian ministry in Alabama for a dinosaur.
So they're going to drive from Alabama to Pennsylvania.
I don't know. And then there was 3 emails before I could respond to the first one. P.S. Or do I just order them online with the free shipping and 10% off the order purchased? And I just responded back, all items are currently posted for sale. Please feel free to make purchases through the store interface. Thank you.
Yep.
And then it is not possible for local pickup or to visit. Not sure where the free shipping and 10% comes from. We were told you were in the Lancaster Hershey area, right in our area. Yes, we saw the free shipping and 10% off. Maybe our mistake. Thank you. Yes, are these guaranteed Lego? I guess my husband wanted to see and ask why they are the price of brand new Legos. Are they new or used? It is not possible for local pickup. It goes on and on and on, and it turns into that they thought I was Lego. And I had to explain to them that I could supply them with some stuff, but they would have to make multiple purchases through different stores. And they kept letting me know that this was for something in their eyes, that it was a charitable event. And I just stopped responding. Couple brick is in there. Nope. It's a setup. Stop responding. Exactly. As soon as they wanted to visit my house, like, no. Like, this has been, I have made it incredibly open to everyone. The big blunder mistake of my life of being a YouTube Bricklink seller, just a Bricklink seller to begin with, was that I used my home address for this business initially when we were in Washington. And we got incredibly creepified numerous times. And each time I bring it up to people, they say as well, like, yeah, that's some creepy stuff. So we make it a point to not put our address out there at all. And then churches and dinos don't go together. And yeah, it just occurred to me that maybe it was the churches, that type of. Anyways, not going to get into religion, but Yeah, it was a weird situation.
It's interesting you mention it because I had someone come in my store and buy out all my lime green brick. But
2x4?
Yep.
Did they ship it to Bama?
Let me look. Oh, it's a very high feedback buyer. So
Oh no, this would have been a 0.
yeah, this one went to.
It was like 3 random characters followed by 4 random number character. And I love going along with some of these things. Like I realize, business wise, when it comes to stuff like this, like I'm not as easily led.
So this is Tennessee. They bought all my tan, all my yellow 2x3, and all my lime green 2x4, plus some minifig stuff, and all my orange 2x4.
Yeah, maybe that's for the Dino Church down there in Tennessee.
Could be. $74 order though. I'll take it.
Yeah. Right on, right on.
And it was 14 lots.
Ralph says he's sorry that he's not helping out with the summer slump. I bought a motorcycle instead of Lego, and that's good. Just don't kill yourself.
Yeah.
Or something I always say to my friends that ride motorcycles: don't kill yourself, because your family needs you. Ironically, when I was in the service, my roommate ran his 900RR into a cliff or a side of a canyon, and couldn't go to the hospital because he hadn't taken his on-base motorcycle safety class yet. So he had to urinate blood for like 6 months while he self-healed instead of getting in trouble with the military. Another guy in my squadron went through a cow on his motorcycle.
Well,
they have the open ranges through Utah.
Yeah, yeah.
He was out riding, and I'm sure going in excess of speed. And there was a cow in the middle of the street, and he just gunned it and flipped it up and let the motorcycle go through the cow at full speed, as he just sort of aired through the cow as well. He got covered with the inside of the cow, and the owner of the cow tried to sue him, and luckily, base lawyers came in. We're just like, no, because the farmer was saying that because he was going in excess of speed, that's why the cow died, and the base lawyers were stating that no, because he was going in excess of speed, that's why he lived. Basically, like, he was fine. Base took care of it, but it was just don't kill yourself on motorcycles, man.
Safety lesson today, brought to you by Big B.
Yeah.
So I threw the username of my order into our chat. I don't think it's the same though.
No, I don't know who that is either. So we want to have Brickman 7273 on to talk about selling sealed sets?
What's the story?
I don't know. I have no information about them. First time I've seen them. They just popped in for the first time. Made a comment for the first time ever. Hopefully they're an adult and they have pants. Those are 2 requirements.
Maybe we should vet them first.
Well, no, I'll be perfectly honest with you. The reason why I'm saying adult, first and foremost, is because there's people who they work for the company who I sell on, Bricklink, who watch this show. And Bricklink has these policies because, lawyers and legal reasons and international law that state that you have to be of the certain age in order to legally sell Lego.
Yep.
And they follow social media as a company. And when they find, even if you haven't done anything wrong, and they find out that you're breaking this rule, they suspend you. They cancel your account. So I wouldn't want anybody who happened to get in trouble just for showing up, and because there's good characters. I worked with a number of T-Fall sellers for years that were doing a great job selling stuff. And I think it's an important lesson for kids because there's no paper route anymore. And this is a great way for a kid to learn responsibility. So I'm totally for TFAL sellers if they're responsible. Bricklink, on the other hand, has a zero tolerance policy. Am I being long-winded about this?
No, you're right. Okay. Bottom line is you got to be 18. It's just contract law.
You got to be 18, and I don't want you to get in trouble if you're not. I just looked at your YouTube page and just the video quality. I wasn't sure. Kids don't necessarily equal trouble.
They do in a court situation, but yeah, you're right.
I can't. Right at the center of my screen constantly is Cubbo Bricks comments.
Oh, speaking of Cubbo Bricks, you getting pick a brick lately?
Oh. Do you really want to go to where I'm going to draw ire and hate from my fellow Pennsylvanians? All right. So after lug meeting last week, after I stopped by Clutch's store, after we stopped by the King of Prussia Mall, we stopped by our local Discovery Center. And while I was there with my two kids and my wife running about, I happened to hit my my limit on Pick-a-Brick while I was there. And it's rare that I hit my limit on Pick-a-Brick where I have to physically stop myself from filling cups. And that's 20 cups. I walked out of there with 1x1 red brick, 1x2 white brick, 1x2x2 dark bluish gray castle windows, which are only in 3 sets. The new red flowers.
Yep.
I'm trying to lead up to it. I'm trying to build up to it to see if there's trying to remember if there's anything else. There was a number of things. There was quite a few things. The 2x2 light bluish gray tile. I happened to get about a case and a half of that. By the way, that's at everybody's Lego store now. That's not something like you're not special if that suddenly shows up at your store. That's everywhere, and feel good that it's everywhere. Don't feel insulted that I told you you're not special.
They're mine too. Yeah, mine have it.
Yeah, everybody should have that right now. This is the throwback. This is the go back that we've been talking about, where Lego is going to start putting good shit back on their wall.
My store had 1x4 black brick.
Oh, and I also got 1x2 light bluish or dark bluish gray tile.
Now that I'm jealous about.
But because I had 2 rarer or unheard of, let's just call them unheard of things on my Pick-a-Brick, and it was a Discovery Center, I am in the belief that those are leftovers from the builders at my Discovery Center. So I think those are complete leftovers that are just sitting there, and I happened to find them. Only reason why I got the tile was because I'm tall, and the other people from my lug that had stopped by there and looked in there before I did were short. So
you lucked out.
Yeah. I mean, I was this to get pieces. And I managed to fill about 2 cups of the 1x2 in dark bluish gray. Don't they just let you fill cups and then use the Pick-a-Brick box? They don't have the box. There's a few people that are very friendly, that are actually like good employees, or what you would. Some of them are excellent employees. And then most of them are mediocre. Like people that are just like, no, we don't have any more Pick-a-Brick stuff. Or the manager that's like, I'm not running a Lego store here. I'm only running a gift shop for a Discovery Center. It's the quality of employee ethics with some of the people. But there's no limit on the wall or what you can get. It's a random bit of stuff that's there, but expect your local branded Lego store to have a lot more stuff on the wall coming up.
Yep, mine got the trans light blue 1x1 studs, and they were gone within 2 hours.
Yeah. Tony, you would have to check on. I believe that you are not legally allowed to offer a discount specifically to religious institutions on purchase. I think there's actually laws out there that say you're not allowed to offer a discount to one group and not to another. I'm not certain if the Discovery Center allows you to get the 50 cents off a cup. No idea. And when I've had the chance to buy a case, it's few and far between. So
yeah, it's not often I get to buy a case. If I get to buy a case, I got to sit there and fill the cups so they know how many it is, and then they'll charge me.
Yeah, and then your Discovery Center is by weight, correct?
Yeah, my Discovery Center is by weight, but my Lego stores will allow me to fill cups and dump them in a bag and save 50 cents. So, because I don't need any more cups, I'm slopping over with cups.
Oh yeah, I got hundreds of them. Right now, I'm trying to collect tops. Actually,
my Pick-a-Brick cup looks like this.
Yeah, let me throw this in the bag for me.
Bag.
Anybody that wants to send me Lego tops, more than welcome.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Pick-a-Brick cups are good for sorting, though, when you're partying.
They are, and they're good for long-term storage if you have the tops.
Yeah, which I do.
I don't. I threw away about 200 tops over time.
Yeah, I've got matching cups and tops. I have everything. I've kept it. I've got a drawer full of tops. I've actually sold Pick-a-Brick cups before.
I haven't tried to do that. Hey, so what's the deal with these things? Should we still be saving these?
I was selling them, but because of the metrics, it was hurting my eBay rating, so I stopped.
What do you mean by that? I don't understand that.
Well, eBay has a lot of weird rules where you're supposed to use a tracking number.
Uh-huh.
And I would ship those with just a stamp. No tracking.
Oh, and then it blows your rating for verified shipping
because the seller,
it's an unverifiable.
Right.
And the buyer has to actually say they received it for you to get credit or something.
Yeah, and this wasn't worth it. I mean, I was making money off of them. I sold like 100 of them. But they're good to have. And yes, you're right, Ted. They still
Brainy's still back at the frat house and uses them for drinks when guests come over.
Why don't you wash them first?
So also picked up when I was out there was some more extras bags.
Yep.
I haven't sold very many of them, but I like them a lot, and I think that they'll have. I think that they'll have potential.
Yeah, I mean, worst case, you part them out, right? They're good parts in them.
Yeah. Some people are seeing Jurassic poly bags at their Wally's for $1.
Oh, I need. Hang on. Hold up.
But and also they're being lumped in with the Harry Potter poly bags that are out there.
Those are out already?
They're out and they're being priced for like $1 too.
Wow. Yeah.
Check out my man Brooklyn. He always has some interesting posts of stuff that he finds. He's a good hunter.
I'm a good sucker for $1 poly bag.
I'm always a sucker for $1 poly bag. I'm a sucker for a good $2 poly bag.
It depends on what it is, but yeah. $1, I'll buy anything. I'll buy Duplo at $1.
I might buy McDonald's polybags for $1.
Well, if they're rare enough.
There's only one McDonald's polybag that is close to being worth it for me. But I organized the crap out of the office this week, even though you can't tell from where you are. Everything on this side got done. And
my local polybags are not $1. Full price.
I found a whole box, and I mean a large box, 18 by 24 by 24 box, full of dimension sets.
Ooh.
Totally unboxed, just like pressure fit to and stacked. Oh.
So you got parting out to do.
It made me realize, because I had very, very conveniently forgot that I've got about 2,000 dimension sets I've got to part out.
Good problem, I guess.
It is and it isn't, because if I watch that and if I pay attention to it, it's depressing because you see the price of the part out of it going down and down and down over time.
Yeah.
Because those two plugs or whatever they call them in there are losing a lot of value.
The tags.
But I have faith that somebody's going to figure out, some Lego geek is going to figure out how to hack those things to be able to write to the RF memory on them so that they become like a cool little Lego geek, memory card.
Turn it into a thumb drive.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of.
But an RF one.
There's only one store in my area that has those poly bags, the Jurassic World, and they've got a lot of them, but they're still full price.
Yeah, drive there now and hide them.
I wish I could, but they're in this huge, like, fake cardboard Jurassic World display case in the middle of the aisle.
I'll just take the whole thing and push it in the auto parts supply.
I'm gonna put it behind the heaters. No one's gonna look back there.
Yeah, put it in the mattress section. Trying to think of, there was a lot more stuff that we picked up. I mean, it was basically a trip for Pick-a-Brick for the most part.
I'm gonna say 20 cups. That's a huge scale job. Oh yeah, your blue hairs. My stores have those.
Find my mouse here. So there is 3 items on Pick-a-Brick currently, on the Pick-a-Brick tables, that are all non-production items. There's some orange hair, and this weird dark turquoise like fishing cap. And there's a bunch of torsos on there right now that are just being featured for the first time were featured for the first time in the Beach minifigure set.
Yep. Did you get any of the banana guys?
I got 4 banana guys.
These ones?
Yes, I got 4 of them.
Yep, I got a few too. It's a good torso. Have you seen it?
No. Let's see it. Open it up.
It's for sale.
Go ahead, open it.
Open yours.
Tony says he has several hidden at Walmart. Dude, I'm kidding when I say that. Like, people should not really hide stuff in stores. Like, that's kind of shady. I'm just joking about it. I didn't actually realize that people did that until Darth Hall and Thick and Bricks told me about it.
Everybody has their own strategy.
I'm stuck with a shitty Walmart that puts stuff on discount. When they put it on discount, it's at 85. It's 15% off.
It was basically nothing.
Yeah. So yay. The one down the road goes to 30% off, and that's it. By that time, it's all gone.
And mine go pretty low, but they don't tend to have a lot. I have to go to a lot of them to get a quantity.
I just have a lot of buyers in my area that don't wait for the sales because we have a very large hospital in our area. Tends to affect that. So I picked up, yeah. So the Lego store set is now available in store for sale.
Be a good one to have sealed for a while.
Well, it's a $25 set. So lowest on BL is $75. It's probably going to tank the price of that set down to $50. So I picked up one through a friend just for the sake of opening it.
Just to have one.
Just to have one. I did check out the fire station when I was at Walmart, and they had it down to $85. Not as low. I've seen posts from some people as low as $30. So.
Well, I told you about my Minecraft, the brick box, 2.0 box. I got those for 30. 11 of them. But one,
that's not bad. That's not bad. But you had to go to how many stores to get those?
One.
Oh, that's good.
They just happened to be on a clearance shelf, and I scanned them. It was like $30. The part out on them was like 90. So, yep, these are coming home.
Nice, nice.
And again, that's your earth tones.
Always good. Don't underestimate them.
I mean, all Minecraft is
your cells.
All Minecraft is a brick box, but this is an actual Minecraft brick box. Yeah. It's not a specific set.
Could you hear the child just throwing a tantrum, screaming upstairs a moment ago?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Sorry, that's why I've been mildly distracted. There's been, for like the past 10 minutes, there's been a child just flipping out upstairs.
A good job on those. Got the fire station for 30. I haven't seen them that low.
Yeah, that's Robbie found one for 30. That's the lowest price that I've seen for that.
That's a big set too, isn't it?
Pretty big for a city set.
Normally $100, right?
Yep. He also is stating that he got a Lego City 70% off. Ted and Flitz hasn't seen anything. Mine just started doing it. I was surprised to actually see them do it. I had filled my cart at Walmart today because I was so excited. And then I put it all back on the shelf where I got it because I'm going to wait. I'm going to test this Walmart out. Plus, I don't want to test my wife. And since we're in the middle of a 98 set part out, I didn't want to come home with more Lego in the middle of that.
That's fair.
I came home with one Hulkbuster set to sort of wave in front of my son and say, if you do all the little bags, you can have this. He has accepted his price. Hopefully it becomes a while before he realizes that he's being far undervalued. He's going to end up parting out like 700 or 800 small bags.
That's a few.
It's quite a few. So I think his price is going to get more expensive after this. But I also have a brickhead set aside for each of the kids they can have after we're done with this. It was going to be 100X part out, and I pulled out 2 for the kids.
I did pick up a ton of the minifigure stands, the plates.
Mm-hmm.
I got 500 of them for a penny each.
You found somebody who had them for a penny each, huh?
Man. Well, them all. They're all stacked like this, though. One big block.
50 cents each, man. They'll go out for 50 cents each, especially on eBay.
Some of them are set aside for my secret Amazon project.
Yeah.
Majority of them will go in the store.
Nice. Nice.
I guess I should say hashtag secret Amazon project.
Hashtag super secret squirrel.
But yeah, man, back to the slump. I'm slow. 4 orders in 10 days.
No, I'm not.
And that's Bricklink and Owl combined.
I've slowed down on Brick Owl, but I have increased on Bricklink.
Right, they were all Bricklink. Now that I'm looking at it, I had 4 orders. They were all Bricklink.
Now I have a theory on this, outside of just the influx of parts and the fact that we just surpassed 1.3 million parts last night. I finally got a logo.
Yeah.
And I look like I'm actually, I mean, I know I don't look like somebody you talk to on the street, but on outward appearance for the store with the logo, I look like a professional. And you'd be surprised just looking at all the different variables and the rates of things, what a logo does.
Yep, I know. It's my logo. It's on my Bricklink store too.
But I actually not only have had an increase in in purchases, but also in following on Instagram and YouTube, just because there's a logo up there now.
I'm sure updating it also helped SEO and stuff like that.
I don't even know about that stuff.
That's part of it. Is part of the algorithm looks for like changes that's being changed. Every so often you get.
So what? Like I move a couple pixels every once in a while here and there, and it's going to improve my search criteria. That seems like a way to game the system.
That's exactly what SEO is.
That's what I have to do. Is you have to cheat to be successful.
Well, it's not cheating. You're just writing it so the bots like what you have. That's been doing it for years. When you Google something, it has a rank, and that's all because of SEO.
Trying to keep up with the comments here to see what people are trying to clue me in on. So yeah, that this next stage begins. I have a logo, so it's going to be to follow the story now, and also listening to your guys' suggestions on what to do next.
Put cards in your orders.
I've got it up here on the big board.
That's cheap and easy.
Business cards for orders, business cards for raffle, and a business card to explain the splat. So I've got to do not necessarily 3 business cards, but the business card has got to convey 3 things. Currently in savings for our new advertising budget.
Yep.
Ever had one of those before? I do have SEO stuff. It just says SEO stuff ?
Yeah, you definitely want business cards to put with the orders, and then also business cards to hand out to people.
Yeah.
Those are different. You've seen mine. You saw mine at Philly.
Brainy Bricks is saying I should get temporary tattoos.
Yeah. Okay.
Not sure that I'm looking to attract a younger audience.
Well, you can put those on for Philly.
Yeah, I'm not going for the young audience.
So, Brainy, what would your tattoo be? A pair of feet?
He could, man. He could have like all bruised up feet for his thing.
Those that don't.
By the way, Josh, if you're watching the show, this show is not for you, Josh. So some of my son's friends have started watching some of my videos. What are prick stickers? Brick stickers. Okay.
That's a little different.
Like, I don't know. Those are difficult to apply, man. It's sort of. Is it supposed to look this way when it's, you know,
Or sticker.
A sticker. I've already got the order in for a sticker. The basics are handled. You know, a sticker, a business card. You know, like those. Yeah, common sense. I got that much.
You could get a stamp put on your orders, like on the envelopes, but with your logo.
Yeah.
Just like an outline of it. This is actually my notary stamp, but it's a.
The thing is I'm honestly, during the hours of wake up to when the postman comes, I mean, I'm working. I'm jamming out orders. I don't like having to take the extra 30 seconds on every order and stamp it and pop a Big B Bricks approved, or, you know, it honestly takes a bit just to even do the videos for Bricks Out, you know. So if there was, I mean, this isn't a complaint. It's just I wish I could do everything that I want to do. I would love to put all the stamps on it, and, you know, how much is a real tattoo for Big B Bricks worth in advertising? $5 store credit. Like a sticker you put on the side of a 2x4. It's a good idea. A printed brick, probably not. Stickers, maybe. To start off with, we're starting small, you know.
Well, this I showed earlier. This is a printed tile. It's a 2x4. So it's got my logo on it. This is actually one of the freebies I got from Brick Fair, I believe. So I just made this online and uploaded it as the image. It's 2x4 tile though.
Nice.
It looks pretty good. I mean, for free. I'm not complaining.
It's been 4 years. A little bit over 4 years, and we just got a logo. So I'm not running and jumping to just go crazy with the advertising. We're going slowly into it. I mean, I did jump out immediately and get a sticker made because I felt as though I had to have something done right away. I owed it to everybody to at least get the sticker done. And it's a cool sticker. It's 2 inches by 2 inches. Round. It sticks to stuff. And I didn't get the cheap one. I sprung for the expensive one that you can put on your car. It can weather and not run ink all over your car. Or your bike. Motorcycle Ralph.
Or your mom.
Or your Jeep Ralph. Maybe we'll have patches. Are patches, or is it pins? Pins or whatever he's doing now.
Pins, because they're easier.
What are the cool kids wearing? If you tell me it's a denim jacket with pins on it, I'm done.
I couldn't tell you.
Where'd he go? Brickman 7273, you're one of the cool kids. What are you guys wearing? Anyways, we're going to be doing some stuff. A shirt, maybe. But if I figure out how to do shirts, it's not just going to be for a logo.
So a logo shirt would be good for YouTube.
What's that?
A logo shirt would be good for YouTube.
A logo shirt, yes. I'll get a logo shirt for,
for you.
Everything. For the kids to run around in. I will make the necessary business purchases for business advertising for the regular T-shirts. But for T-shirts, like, there's more than one. There's going to be more than one horse in the race. Is all I have to say.
Yep.
There's a number of people that I know that are working on monthly T-shirt services. So, Yes, if somebody wants to go get a small and elegant face tattoo with Big B bricks, I'll be happy to pay for a portion.
You have to sign a waiver.
Yeah. You have to sign a morality waiver if you get a face tattoo with my logo on it.
You got to lawyer up on that one.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's see.
Harry Potter. I got a Harry Potter bulk bin, and I know what's in it.
Really?
Yep. It's all old sets, figs, and everything.
So how do you think that's going to do now?
I don't know. I'm going to try to sell it and see. I can't be bothered to do a reverse part out, so I'm just going to sell the whole lot. But I have the instructions, so that helps.
See if BR is interested.
I'm surprised he's not watching, but if
He's on vacation, he loves all that Harry Potter stuff.
I'll ask him.
Tony's saying something about finding a cheap custom pad printer. I think that Vince Eclipse Graphics had one for sale a while back. And Fu Brainy Bricks is saying message him.
Yep, I saw. I'll shoot a message on Instagram after we're done here.
Yes, they are doing fanny packs again, but it's just to be ironic because they can't believe that people actually wore fanny packs back then as well. That's why the 80s are so popular with the kids nowadays, because they can't believe that we were so stupid to actually think that that was fashionable. They're making fun of us.
And members only jackets too.
Yeah, realize they're wearing it to make fun of you.
Yep. Irony.
Yes. Realize that kids nowadays they're trolling life. All they're doing is trolling life. They've realized that we've screwed it up for them.
I do have another New York trip booked, so you know what that means.
Sweet.
I'm not going to say when.
More sand green telescopes, huh? Man, you are really stocking up on those things.
I'm getting 20 cups.
I think everybody in Lego Dome has a full of telescopes, and they're just going to be
there forever.
They are. They're going to be there. They're going to be that olive green cheese slope that's just sitting on the wall for like 5 years.
Make a Statue of Liberty mock only out of the telescopes.
Yes.
It'll be a cheap one to make.
Be very easy to come down, though.
Yeah, so I'll be doing my usual pick-a-brick and whatnot while I'm up there.
So would you do the cap for pick-a-brick as well? 4 bricks on the top?
Yeah, sometimes if it'll let me.
Or you just smother it?
I tend to just kind of do the shake method. Overfill the cup and then shake it so it fits.
I also found the London bus mini build.
Yep.
Was on my Discovery Center.
Nice. Reasonable price?
$10.
That's about right. That size of a set, that's about right.
Yeah.
Probably goes for more than that other places.
It does, of course.
So
and I've sold out completely of my TRU Ninjago set. The TRU exclusive Ninjago 4-fig set.
Okay, yeah.
When everybody was going crazy for Batman, everybody should have been going crazy for the Ninjago, because the Ninjago is flying off the shelf at a ludicrous price, and Bats is just sitting there.
That's how it goes.
I think the Lego world is flooded with Bat everything.
That's why I'm going to rip and strip Batman figs.
You're going to be sitting on those cowled capes for forever.
Yep. Or you'll be sitting on the whole fig forever, too.
Oh, yeah, because it's just a regular Type 2 black cowl. I think I've got 500 of them in my store.
Nice.
Like 3 or 4. not a popular item. But I think you're going to have, I think it's the dark bluish gray bats. So it's a good one.
Yeah, so is everyone else.
I don't know that a lot of people really got those dimension sets in the end. I think people were going for, I think it was more the Lego collectors, the AFOLs out there that were happy to get one of the Super Girls.
Yep.
Not people getting, 10s, 20s, 50s of them.
Have you heard dimension sets coming with a Ninjago poly in them?
No. But they could have. They could have. I mean, they had numerous specials that ran in that basic, box over the run.
There's something about a gold Ninjago. I don't know what it was. I've never seen it.
The Gold Ninja.
Maybe.
That's a thing.
I don't know. I didn't get any, but a guy in my lug did, and he was texting me the other day about it. I was like, oh, I've never seen that.
Tony, just pick up a half a cup of the green telescopes. You don't need a full cup. Just get a half a cup, man.
Or a small cup.
Or yeah, a small cup. Learn from everybody's mistakes.
I've sold a few of those, though. But not many.
Not many at all.
The only way you're going to sell those is when they pop up on Rebrickable from somebody.
Yes, yes. Or somebody that just doesn't know that the Lego store exists.
Right. Or they're nowhere near one. But my Lego store took all the sand green down. They don't have any.
The assistant manager at the Lego store was actually complaining that they still had sand green. It was so popular for such a long time, and now we're just stuck with so much of it.
It was popular when no one could get the parts, and now everybody's got what they want. It's kind of...
Yep. The Gator's saying that they had the 2x2 curved slope.
Yep, I got a bunch of those.
Got a bunch of those as well. The piece that you actually want. All of these parts are flowing out of New York City. And the part that you want from that build, nobody recognizes as being part of it. And it's the 1x3 tan tile or tan plate.
My store has those now.
That's the one decent piece that came out of that thing that isn't like very, very specific. The next one would be the dark tan 1x2 jumper.
I got a bunch of those too.
In my opinion. Tony's saying that he'll happily wipe all of your Batmans for you so that you can start making monochrome bats. The only problem with that idea is that as you move past the color black, those cowls start becoming increasingly more rare and expensive.
Yep.
And you'll be left with hundreds of black monochrome Batmans and very few of the other colors. I think that's all anybody has to say.
I'm reading the chat too. I don't see anything else.
I don't see them either. I got a crap load of poly bags I just threw in the store. I mean, a crap load. A lot of them. If you didn't get the monthly build with your kid or with you because they said you were too old when you went to the Lego store, I got you. I got the monthly builds from like 6 months back and going at this point.
Anybody who missed out on the Kiss Kiss Batman, I got your keychain right here. I'm your guy.
I got so many of those damn things too.
I got Master Wu also.
I got keychains, probably the worst thing.
They're so cheap I couldn't leave them.
No, I know.
When you go south of $1, you got to pick it up. You know.
The only problem with a keychain is you can't even do a proper rip and strip on that. Excuse me, because he doesn't come with a cape.
Yeah.
If he had come with a cape, that thing would be awesome. But the only thing you can rip and strip out of that thing is the hands, the arms, and the legs. Not even the hips.
Yeah, it's got a screw in it, right?
No, it's the new weird. It's the new weird hip piece that extends through the torso.
Okay.
It's got the really long center pin in it.
I've never taken one apart, so I wouldn't know. That's interesting.
Yeah. I have kids. We took them apart. It's a whole separate element. Two separate elements that have no use in the Lego world. So, let's see. I am in the middle of putting away a 54X part out of Clayface, a 30X part out of Killer Croc, a 98X part out of Go Brick Me, and also a bunch of random old stuff from Shane Piles that have been put away. And I still have 8 cases of Series 18 to put into my store. And I just got a $2,000 order off Bricklink in that I've got to put away. And also just got returned 5,000 minifig CMF heads that have been sorted by the good folks of Penlug. And just so much stuff to do. Like I said, during the summer, if you want to get up and out of the slump, you got to follow the words of Dewey Cox and just walk hard.
Yep, I'll be parting out this week, so
walk hard.
I finally emptied out enough lots where I can start putting the new ones away again. So
expand. When you think you've run out of space, figure out a way to make more space.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I'm going through the store right now, and even though it may look like we're full, we're not. All of the stack-ons around the loop are now full. But what I've started to do is look at the bottom half where all the Sterilites are and see how I can reorg those. Because since priorities have changed in the store since we've moved, and we've gone to being to also including poly bags as part of our repertoire, I need to have storage for them, and expanded the way that I store my poly bags is, a way so that they don't get all crinkly and stuff like that. Because there's crazy people like Fick who wants to grade Lego poly bags, so I try to keep them in good condition. Not that Fick's really crazy. Just the idea of grading Lego is crazy. That's what I got going on. I will try to. There's been a bunch of people that have come up and wanted me to start making more and more videos. Just wanted to be clear of why we haven't been making videos. Be perfectly honest, perfectly clear about why. We've been busy. We had stuff going on. Summer, I got 2 kids, a family. We just had an incident occur in our family, my wife's family, that has taken some time away from the store, as far as not taking time away from the store, but, being more present out of the store. So, stuff going on.
Life happens.
Yes, life, that thing that, is going on outside.
That weird, uncomfortable thing outside of Lego.
Yes.
I do believe you've hit an hour.
We have. I was actually going to put you on the big screen because I thought you were going to do your closing segment of "This is what I've been up to."
Already?
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I was doing. I should have verbalized that better.
Well, I've been parting out and sorting and working on my Shane pile. Most other people would call it my kitchen. Because I'm running out of room again. But that's it. There's more parts going in the store every day. And don't forget to use your hashtag SellerStream coupon on Brick Owl. Maybe one day some other people around here allow us to use it on another web platform, but we'll see.
Gotta get a hold of them too.
Yep, we need to talk to them again.
Talk to them. Get stuff going on. All right. We will be back next week. We're going to try to do a pre-record for next week because next week is Holland and Ballin's anniversary. We want to be able to let them go over and not interrupt a live show of any sort. And plus, it's nice to have a pre-record on every once in a while, especially on Sundays where things get busy. I'll get a hold of the folks at Bricklink again and see if they want to do another live stream with us. But if you have ideas, you know people out there that are making Lego their life, and that's how they're putting peanut butter on the bread. That's how they're feeding their family. And you think that it would be interesting for us to talk to them for an hour and for you to listen to them talk and us talk to them, give me some info. You're a store owner. If you sell Lego and you're interested in coming on the show, send me a message. Let's arrange it beforehand. Let's, put the feelers out there, and all that good stuff. Make sure everybody knows how to wear pants. Everybody gets what I'm saying. Like, let's plan things out a little bit better beforehand. I'm at this stage in my life where I now have a logo, so I feel like a crazy grown-up adult, and may start changing and doing things that are more adult in nature instead of the teenage ambivalence that I've had over the past few years of just winging it and saying what the beep. So let's try to go with that. And with that, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.